Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony,
Okay.
and we're back for more of Severance, where hopefully we get more answers
Hopefully.
about the goats. Last time was the grim barbarity of optics and design. Bert has introduced Irving and Dylan to the rest. Is it Dylan? Yeah. To the rest of the optics and design group. Helly and Mark stumbled into the darkness, into goats. What was going on there? Yeah. Mark's sister had a baby. Yeah. It's all going on. And Miss Cobell, Harmony, she's found out that Petey did reintegrate.
Yes.
So there we go. We are on to Season 1, Episode 6, Hide and Seek. This aired on the 18th of March 2022, directed by Aoife McArdle and written by Amanda Overton.
Be a perfect place to play hide and seek.
Hide and seek.
Yeah,
jeez. The one comment as well that Mrs. What's her name? The wellness woman.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name now. I literally just edited it last night. But anyway, when she found them, she's like, You're safe? Like you?
Yeah. What was going to happen?
What was the danger? What?
Maybe the killer goats.
Yeah. So we shall see. Full reactions in the description. Need your copy to watch along. We're watching on Apple TV. Let's go.
They're friends.
I love that Christopher Walken's in this. It's so cool.
They're friends. It's like famous last words.
Yeah, I didn't know how to read his face. I was like, is he being genuine? I want to trust him. It's like a prison cell.
Yeah, I was just thinking, where are they?
They're little what are they?
Just dolls? Maybe handmade dolls?
They look like water bottles, but like hot water bottles.
Yeah.
But whoa, wait, that's Petey.
That's not Petey.
The chip. It's Petey's chip.
Oh.
Not what?
She has a weird bedroom.
It's literally a prison cell. I guess it's in the basement, right?
We ran the data from Kilmer's head. We found the signature from the console they used to hack the chip.
Whose was it?
Yours.
Ours.
Oh, okay. Close enough.
Traceable to Ragabi.
Ragabi.
She cracked reintegration. I'll find her.
Oh. Didn't even let him finish.
Who is Ragabi?
What is she doing?
She is weird.
Oh my god. That's Kia, right?
Yeah.
Tame in me the tempers for that I may serve.
Myrtle Egan School for Girls.
Place in me the values 9 that
My face is just of disgusted. I was just like, Charlotte. Is that her
Charlotte
name?
Cobell, that just said, yeah.
Don't we call her Melody?
Harmony.
Harmony. So who's Charlotte Cobell?
Is that her daughter?
Or her mother?
Yeah, her mother. Was her mother like... I don't know.
You know when you said maybe we'll get more answers? I feel like we've started this episode with more questions.
Yeah, they don't think much of Kir. He's like treated like a god, and he like thinks of himself like a superior like being of some sort. My theory, like the clocks in the severed floor in their office have no numbers, and is it because the numbers on the computer they can't see other numbers? But then there are numbers elsewhere I've seen in different things. I can't remember where now. But
does time actually move like normal down there?
Well, it must, right?
Or do they slow down the hours?
Yeah, but the innie up there...
Oh, I guess so.
...comes out at the right time.
Yeah, true.
So that's yeah. And they seem to experience it as a normal... But it could be like a weird time thing, but I don't know. It's going to get that phone. It's going to be this person that they just said, who the reintegration.
Maybe.
Guess you just got to wait for it to call, right?
I guess.
Well, it's blocked. You can't call it back, right? So, never seen it from above. It looks strange. Just changing his mind. Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. That's a quick change of mind, wasn't it? Where is this?
A greenhouse?
What the hell?
You found this?
I come here sometimes, just me. No, I want to show it to you.
Who can share it? Aww.
It's beautiful. To be just for us, our secret place. Finally, your O&D colleagues are always around.
No fraternising.
No
In the
more than
workplace.
friends. No, don't do it.
Is this okay?
It's more than okay.
The Luhmann manual doesn't
Oh.
say anything about lip-to-lip contact.
Oh.
What contact does it talk about?
Discourage romantic fraternization. This can't be romantic, though.
Just friends. I was going to say, are they going to kiss? Like...
Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm just not ready.
Oh. I guess they've never...
No.
I'm sorry. It's fine. Just stay here with me.
Oh, I like that they've actually. It's because, like you say, like they've never. Well, we know that. I guess we don't know that he hasn't, but they've never kissed another person, right? Because
not that form of themselves.
yeah. Rich lady. Rude. You gonna go down there? She's not one to take no.
Both made it through. Oh, hello. Devin. We're in the retreat.
I don't think she's.
He looks like a William.
His name's Bradley, actually.
Oh,
Not William?
what happened?
Hi, Angelo Arteta. You two know each other?
You met at the birthing cottages.
She doesn't seem
No.
to want to know her.
Me too.
We should go.
Bye.
Bye, Will.
Aw.
Bye, Bradley.
Devon just seems like a nice person.
Yeah.
What in the fuckity fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So. And she's so cold and harsh, like the weather.
Yeah.
Most
Ew.
linguists agree it comes from the Latin camera, which means
This
a
book.
device used. I think camaraderie is more than smiling together in photos. It's standing together in hard times.
Damn.
I like how they're getting more, or he seems to be getting more inspiration from him rather than Kier.
Offer them a loving hand.
We should return to O&D.
Someone's eager to fraternize.
It could be the start of us uniting the departments, the way Kier always intended.
Maybe his ghost can officiate your wedding.
Said they were making things?
We didn't ask what.
It's the clubs they murder those goats with.
Oh my god.
Once we've mapped the whole floor.
To be clear, I do not approve of mapping.
What if we go on another mental health walk?
I don't know. We still have a lot of work to do.
The work is mysterious and important.
It's good. That sounds just like me.
I know.
Oh.
Work slackers.
They're actually getting on. Wow.
Praise Kier.
Just so the piss.
You fraternizing too?
Everyone's fraternising.
A leader who cares about his employees.
You never smile at me.
You are sparing with the facial encouragement.
Smile all the time.
Hey there. What are you all talking about?
Smile instantly gone.
Discussing Miss Casey.
Miss Casey.
Miss
yes.
Casey.
Yeah.
Wait, where is she?
Part-time innie still must be held accountable for their action.
I snuck Helly out. If anyone should be in the break room, it's me.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, the like punishments are so weird.
Who won't you go to the break room for?
You.
Yeah.
She's just a wellness counselor.
Just.
Yes, but
She's a person.
punished. I mean, I thought Helly needed a walk. I mean, I'm allowed to do that.
Just a walk.
Admiring the goats, were we?
Or were you sniffing around other departments?
She almost died.
Not your job to play nursemaid to every new refiner.
But you also told it was his
Yeah.
job
What is
to...
my job?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you really asking me that?
Not being very
Yeah.
specific here.
What is it we actually do here?
We serve Kier, you child! And until you get that through your MDR's hallway privileges are hereby revoked. Get your little ass back to your desk and stay there until you're told to move.
How about fuck Kier and fuck you, woman?
Damn, you just got told off like a little kid.
Yeah, well, that's literally what I said. They treat them like children.
MDR are more in the will they won't they energy shared by Miss Casey and myself. I think I wore this nice ass shirt for her today.
Might have got a
I
hug.
sure this morning you didn't know she existed.
Well,
That's-
maybe love transcends severance. How about you and Mark?
What?
Baby goat? Is baby goat's code for sex with Mark?
No, we actually saw
We were
goats.
actual goats. Why would you call it?
Find out what happened?
She's in the break room. And we're not allowed in the outer hallways anymore till we hit quota. So, no more interdepartmental visits!
God, don't take it out on them.
Are you serious?
I'm sorry, Mark. It's my fault.
It's not your fault at all.
Setting a bad example.
Can I say, yeah, you have.
Which way did you say it was to O&D?
What?
Damn.
We instantly breaking rules? Oh. Damn.
Is that what you're going to do to us all? But it's all
yeah. I love this shot, it's so good. We get some answers.
I'll check.
Yeah, what are you literally going to do? Put them all in the break room? Like, and then what if they just don't do the apology and just sit there? Like, what can you do then? Like, so good. Oh. They're going to find out what they do here. What the watering can?
There's more people than I've ever seen.
Same.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's okay. Change can be disorienting, but MDR is here now.
Are they 3D printing stuff?
Welcome here, much as I hope all of us will be welcome to visit you. Go on.
We just have 4 computers
You must have
that are
some
nothing
questions for them.
much interesting.
Scary numbers.
It's called macro data refinement. What do you refine?
We don't know.
Is that a watering can? We think it might be supplies. The executive.
It's like they don't even know.
And again, last week's outfit had more of an aggressive feel.
Hatchets weren't aggressive.
Trying to figure out how it all fits together. Found a department that's, raising baby goats.
It's so crazy.
Raising baby goats.
It just makes no sense. Like,
there is a lot unknown to
There
us
is.
as well, but it's important work, obviously. Everything we do.
It's important because it actually is, or because you're safe.
yeah. How do you know it's important? You've been told it's important.
Maybe we should work together on this.
Doing what exactly?
Finding out
Why
there are goats.
Yeah.
How big this place is, or how many of us there are.
These are questions I shouldn't be asking.
Yeah.
Why won't they tell us what we're doing here? What are they so afraid of? Vegan philosophy is illumination above all.
Beyond all, but yes.
Then why doesn't that include us? Why are we down here still working in the dark?
Hide and seek.
Yeah.
Maybe he knows more than he's letting on.
That was
I'm a bit
poetic as
worried.
shit, man.
That was very good.
Mark is right. Here would want us to feel the warm embrace of knowledge and truth.
Exactly.
I feel like you could use Kier's word in any way.
Yeah.
Though.
Mark and I should make contact with this goat department.
Oh,
We could each bring one aide de camp.
Here's Milchek. I don't know if there's enough room in that break room.
No.
We're not children, Mr. Milchick. We didn't do anything wrong.
He's not going to say a word.
This woman.
Took him long enough to get to him.
I mean, the only punishment really is no payment for your outie, right? And why would you care at this point about your outie?
Key, chosen one, key. Key, brilliant one, key.
I want to leave.
She has...
What if this is some like hypnotizing thing?
Progress, knowledge, show no fear.
So they've shown no fear, and they're trying to progress and gain knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's like, do you want us to applaud
Ellie,
that?
I can sense is like, what
I
the?
trusted you, and you abused that trust.
Shut up.
You're in
Is he no longer going to be the
your
head?
responsibility.
Break room.
You're no longer
Escort
the...
him to the break room.
It's like, okay, sure.
Is it going to be a different type of break room?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Like, well, because like obviously Dylan said they're different every time, aren't they? Like they all have different experiences. We learned, so really on edge though. What is going on here?
We've not seen his break room. Oh
No,
god, it's nothing
we
to do with his
haven't.
wife, is it?
Maybe, but then he wouldn't know, would he?
I guess not.
This version of him wouldn't know what that is.
No, I guess not.
So It could be, but he wouldn't know why.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. This hallway, like...
Why have they both been let out at the same time?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
God damn. Whoa.
What happened to your hand?
Huh. That was a great cut.
Apparently I jammed my hand at work.
So they actually starting to hurt them?
Maybe.
Another chance.
Good with water, thank you. Have you
Did he say he's good with water?
I did talk on the phone with your sister. I don't know how much he tells you about her.
latching difficulties? I'm aware. Maybe too aware.
Well, she just wanted the names of some lactation consultant.
Probably good to get an expert opinion. I mean, from someone other than
Rickon.
Yeah, I don't know. Rickon gives
Did you ever
much.
think about having kids?
With Gemma?
Yes.
Was that someone else?
And we tried for a little while. Wasn't really working. We talked about adopting at one point, but then you think, okay, this is the life you've been given. That's another life, and you don't get that one. Do something with this.
That's very healthy.
It's a healthy way to look at it.
Always had a plan B. Supposed to go on this camping trip. And is it weird that I'm talking about it?
No, I think it's also healthy.
I mean, she did bring her up.
I haven't walked out on you yet.
But then she's aware of her. She's aware.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I think she'd want me to get off my ass. Sometimes I think she's not worried about me at all. She's just pissed that she's dead.
She's a part of you. You know, you can't just separate yourself.
Oh, no, but you can.
Yeah, I was going to say.
With this exciting new procedure.
Look right into that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It is true, like, it's different when you go through a divorce or separate from someone. If your wife has died,
Yeah.
they're still part of you. You can't...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't sever yourself from that, but weirdly.
They're still part of you.
Yeah. Researching. Legalize severance. Vocal support for severance. Huh. That's weird. Love?
Yeah.
Coincidence?
She's
here. Yeah.
Okay. Is it going to be someone we know? Yeah. But I was literally just about to say it. For God's sake.
Why? Why?
Went giddy when Mark mentioned you were looking for
I was a second away from saying that.
Kelp worked, huh?
And this must be
Kelp.
little Eleanor.
Why does she have to be so close to Mark's life?
Yeah, it's so
We
bizarre.
should talk about different nursing positions. Shea butter salve for your nipples.
Sorry.
Oh,
She's going to do something
no,
magical.
don't be sorry.
And
That's what babies do. Yeah.
Instantly, she's going to stop crying.
Yeah.
You're like, she just stole my baby.
Yeah. I would not trust her with that baby.
No. She's probably already severed her.
Yeah. Just put Petey's mind into the baby.
Yeah.
Is she humming the Keir song?
Maybe.
Hide and seek. Wait, is this going to be someone else? Is it going to be like Dylan's outie or something?
Maybe.
Hey!
Dylan,
What the hell?
I've awoken you at home. I need to know where you put it.
Where I put what?
The ideographic card you took from OND. Of you taking it. Did you smuggle it out? Is it here?
Holy shit, is this
Oh, this is crazy.
No idea how sensitive this information is. If someone paid you to smuggle out that card.
I put it in the bathroom behind the toilet.
Thank you.
I didn't even know what it was.
That's fine too.
Daddy! Daddy!
How does that...
Fuck?
We told you. Wait outside.
Is that my kid?
End it.
What the hell?
Daddy!
So they could just do it wherever?
We good here?
We're good.
Who does he think he is?
Yeah.
Do you think he's like nestled into Dylan's life like
She has
she
into
has
Mark.
Mark's?
Yeah, maybe.
So if Mark woke up in his house and she was there...
yeah. Or just he knows that he's someone from work, but doesn't know what he is, or, yeah.
But he shouldn't know them.
That's June.
Nah, but...
Should we go to this, maybe? I kind of know one of them. If it's lame, we'll leave.
You mean if it isn't as cool as we are?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good way to put it. Nice! So they could just turn Severance on and on. It's an actual switch.
Yeah.
Like, what?
I'm feeling very old right now.
You totally fit in.
It's a bit of a dodgy place to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's doing sound in this alleyway tonight? It's terrible.
Alleyway? What kind of a place to do this? This is very intense. Just gonna see him.
You're filming, you fuck? Sure.
There's something weird going on here.
I guess it's an
underground.
Under alley.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck you, Lumen.
Fuck you, Lumen!
Oh. I guess she wrote this song. Or maybe they all did. Maybe that's how they're a band.
Fuck you, Lumen! I hate you, Lumen! Fuck you, Lumen!
That's gotta feel good in part of him.
Hi. Hey, I'm,
The guy from work.
how are you holding up?
You guys are really good.
Well, that last song was great.
Right, what you know, right?
There you go, yeah. Literally.
Your dad would have really liked it, I bet.
How the fuck would you even know that?
Yeah, you just kind of want to tell her that you met him outside, but...
We're gonna take off.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can kind of connect with her in a way because he's lost someone really close as well. I mean, everyone does, but... Yeah.
So...
Not quite the same, but...
She's the daughter of someone I worked with. He died. Difficult to piece together.
Ooh.
I don't know if that timing's quite right, or...
I don't know. Why not? What does Keir say about lip-to-lip contact out of work?
Harmony?
Did you find her?
I got a tip from a campus cop against college. What the fuck are you doing?
I didn't even comment on it, but it's... It's a weird costume.
Yeah.
What's that a euphemism for?
Doc, I've had a day.
Someone's holed up in one of Gance's old lab buildings. Probably is Ragabi. Want to come with me and find out?
I do not. Let me know when you have her.
It's gonna be like, let me change.
Maintenance is installing tonight. I think it's a good call. So, you're like a nurse or something?
She ain't got an answer. She can be quite cold to him, yeah. Did they?
Did they?
Did they? They
did. Maintenance is happening tonight.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? You getting that phone? I knew he'd go back for it.
Yeah.
No way he'd leave it.
Of course she's watching.
Just expect her to like come out of like...
What, there was a raccoon?
Yeah, oh Mark, I was just chasing off a raccoon with my boomerang. Some weird... It's gonna instantly ring. What did they do to his hand?
Yeah, I don't know.
Told you. It's gonna be the person. Ragabi, is it?
Maybe.
Hello?
Who is this?
Friend of Petey's?
Friend of Petey's.
It's the best way you can put it, yeah.
Hello? Are you there?
I love the way this movie is shot, so...
Is this Mark Scout?
Hey...
What did he tell you before he died?
Damn.
Nothing. I wanna understand.
Can you meet me now?
Oh. Is he gonna bump into him, though? Oh, man. Why are we back at Lumen?
I don't know.
Maintenance.
Are they changing
the office?
But are they changing the corridor
Like
so
the
they
layout?
can't get back to
yeah.
R&D? That's clever if they are.
That's crazy. It just all comes apart and they just move it.
I guess so.
It's insane. Surely you gotta do it quicker than that.
Like all night.
Why are they doing it so quietly? Are there other, like...
Who knows? Is there different elevators down there? Because that's a lot of people to get down in one morning.
Yeah, so there must be different elevators. Maybe? I don't know. Just all staggered times. Wait, that's him, isn't it? So that was Mark, and then that's what's his name? Doug? Grainer, right?
Was that a different elevator they just put in?
No, they've put an elevator door. They've put a door on it, and that's going to open to a new. Because do you know in the intro they walk through doors?
Yeah.
And appear somewhere else. What kind of technology is that? What? This is insane.
Are you alone?
Well, I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh God, Garina's gonna turn up.
I teach at this school.
I know.
That's why he picked it.
Who are you?
Come with me.
She gonna have like a door that leads into Lumen? What? No! No! I can't wait anymore. Oh my God. Oh, I've heard about this episode, Defiant Jazz. Like the name. I don't know what it is, but I mean, obviously I wrote them down, but I like the kind of espionage-y remix of the song.
I believe.
My God.
I believe you may have said, hopefully we get more answers.
We kind no.
Got more unanswered.
Yeah. We did get a lot of big moments in this where I was like, what the hell? Yeah. Like, as soon as it cut to that kid counting, I was like, where does hide and seek come into this episode at all? And when the kids started counting, I was like, wait a second. This is Dylan. Like, he's out here. I was like, so they can wake them up wherever.
I guess so.
I thought, so when Helly explained it to herself on the video, it sounded like it was like spatially locked to where, like, so when you go in the elevator, that's where it is.
I guess
but it's a switch.
Bypass.
No, because also whenever Mark gets into the building, they have to call down and be like, "Are you ready for him?" Yeah. And then he goes in a specific time in the elevator. They know because of the cameras, and then ding. But they must have known. But then maybe not. Maybe it is spatially, because the Helly thing throws me off with that, because they knew she was hanging herself then, and then flipped it, and then flipped it back.
Yeah.
To keep the illusion. I don't. Yeah. But there was also a shot in last episode where I think it's the same room, where they'd locked Bert into the conference room.
Yeah.
And Irv was like, I need a manager. Yeah. And it cut out to like monitors.
Yes.
Multiple monitors. Yeah. And like just a room. And I was like, that's like some control room.
That's probably another department.
Yeah.
It's probably surveillance.
Like control.
You know, like Lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when we find out there's something in Lost that is surveilling other places.
Yeah,
You're like...
Yeah, 100% think there's like, yeah.
But I do think Milchek... I don't know if Milchek's a neighbour or Dylan's best friend in his outie.
So did this confirm Milchek's not severed either?
Yeah, I guess so.
So he's, yeah.
Because I just see him... Because the fact that I know that you said that maybe he recognised him, but he shouldn't recognise him if he's from work.
No. I'm not saying he recognises him as a work person. Like, as in... I don't know. Like what I was saying is...
There might be an after effect from...
Like, he doesn't know Innie knows him at work. I'm saying maybe he just says... I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like, he must be known...
For something else.
Like, his outing must be close to him. For him to wake up in, like, the closet with him and just be like...
But it was like...
everything?
But he was like, are we good?
Are we good?
Like,
yeah. But you don't know what terms Milchek
like kind of
went in his house.
Him or some sort. Yeah.
Yeah, like it could have been about anything. But it's almost like, so does that mean that someone from Lumen is close to every person's outie?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah.
And we've obviously got Harmony with Mark.
Who's with Helly and who's with Irv.
Yeah. Maybe that guy, you know, the one that took Mark to the break room. I can't remember his name.
Grainer.
I imagine he might be Irvin's.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I just see them as like the same sort of age range.
Yeah.
Because obviously Irvin's been in there a lot longer than anyone else, so you would expect...
Yeah.
Maybe they...
Yeah, but he's only been in there for 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. In the introduction with Helly, he said, I've been here for 3 years, the longest member or whatever.
And then maybe Casey's Helly's friend outside of work.
I would say that, but then the way she got treated and put into the break room makes me think not. Because I was literally going to suggest Miss Casey, but then the break room thing throws me off of that, because I'm like, clearly...
Was that just an illusion?
I don't know. Clearly, like, because she was like, she's just a wellness person.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, the way she...
Could have been an illusion, like one of those things to make Mark feel bad, because Mark was obviously like, I should have gone in the break room because I took her away. It's not Casey's
But the
fault.
whole
it's all the controlling element of
it's
getting
the whole
in their
like
heads.
Responsibility, like, or the I'm trying to think of the word. No, it's like the they put the blame on people for the weirdest things that don't make any sense. Like,
Mark was to blame for Helly not enjoying work to begin with.
Mark was to blame for Helly like nearly killing herself. I was like, how is that?
He was told he needed to sort it out.
How is that anyway in his fault?
But then all of a sudden, when something is his fault because he took
Yeah,
Ellie away
they blame
for a
it
walk,
on
they
Miss
blamed it on
Casey.
someone else. They're like,
Yeah, what, to make him feel bad about it, or it's like some sort of like psychological manipulation, or like
Definitely.
yeah, crazy, and all that. The Dylan part, because he stole the little card or whatever it was, and he says you don't know how important that is. Did someone pay you to smuggle it out? You don't know what it is. Like,
It's crazy.
So no, I hid in the bathroom. I like how he's like, whoa, is this where I live? It's like, what? And the kid is like, why does I have a son? Like,
Yeah,
but now he knows that. The innie knows that.
I guess so.
Because that's the innie.
Yeah.
What? This
I don't know.
show. I love this show.
It's nice to
I
see,
genuinely love
it's
this
nice
show.
like how they're doing like Mark's troubles with like he obviously took the phone, but then he got rid of the phone.
Yeah, he's in
Yeah, and
he's
like
in two minds about the
Yeah, he
situation.
and like he has that feels like he has that connection to June because of PD, but then he can't admit that he knows PD because she knows
sees it as kind of weird because he's like, well, you didn't even know him.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Yeah.
Your innie knows. Your innie knows him.
Well, you don't even know if your innie knows him.
No.
You presumed it.
Yeah.
That's the interpretation.
Yeah, it's quite a...
Yeah, it's a weird... Like, I can see it from Jude's perspective being, like, very, like, strange, like...
It's also sad as well in some ways because I actually feel like Mark's outie is starting to enjoy life.
A
like,
little bit.
His sister having a baby, like, and he's quite close to his sister.
Yeah.
Like, we found out from his
But
date
the
that he
date
went
went
on
much
with Alexa.
better. The date was much better than the first one.
Because you know how
'Cause they were
close he is to his sister about, like, the lactation and, like, I probably should know.
Yeah. But it's like the
just-
joking about Severance and stuff as
Yeah.
well was quite funny. Like,
Like, you can't split your mind.
well, there's this...
Move out!
Yeah. Yeah, so it went really well. And
But
she was into it because she...
a lot more, which I feel like the reason he went for the Severance program.
I wouldn't say enjoy, but I kind of get
He's
what you
seen
mean.
happiness in life, like
A little bit.
I feel like he went for the Severance because his wife died and he was not in a great place.
I still think, obviously, there's this whole big weight on
Yeah.
his soul, I guess. But yeah,
But then it's like he was talking.
But it was
about
quite nice
Gemma
talking
and-
about it. Yeah,
and it's like she said, like she
This
is
a big
part of you.
Yeah.
And that's when, like we said in the reaction,
Yeah.
that I'm like, it's different if you get divorced or separated because you don't want to be with them anymore. But when, like,
It's taken away from you.
someone's
it's completely
died,
different.
it's different.
Yeah.
And it's nice that she accepts that. However, there is a part of me that's always... I'm just on edge with the show that I'm like, is she a normal person? Or is she part of
Who?
Lumen?
Oh,
Alex, you know,
yeah.
are you getting close to him? Because
Yeah.
you're... like, I'm like,
It's hard to tell.
what are your motives?
Who's who? Yeah, what's
Yeah.
going on?
Because it's also like that bloody woman from the birthing centre that his
So
sister's
weird.
seen, and now they've changed the name of the baby, and I couldn't read quick enough the article she was actually looking
So the
at.
article was about her husband is a politician who's getting re-elected, and he is very pro-Severance.
Yeah, which is
Which
weird
seems
to...
very coincidental. I mean, Severance might be a big deal, but like,
Yeah.
it seems very coincidental to bump into someone like that. But then, did they change the baby's name so that they could avoid connection to her? Like,
Yeah,
they're trying to
but
get
then
away from
surely
Devon?
If she said, "Oh, my brother's severed," they would be like, "Oh, really?" Do you know what I mean? Like, you would think that would cause a...
She didn't mention it to
No, I know
Oh,
she
I
didn't,
see,
but do you know what I mean? Like, they seem to be really distancing themselves from her. But is that because they know who she is?
I don't know.
But then surely it would be a positive if someone... But then I guess with bloody... whatever is... Rickon's...
Not much Rickon this time, but yeah.
On Severance and everything. It's probably...
A little bit more of his book we got, but not much of him. But I like how Mark seems to be which the innie Mark is finding more inspiration from Rickon's written words than from Keir. The whole harmony and Keir thing is so weird.
Oh, like the
shrine. She is
singing the song.
Weird. Is it going to turn out he is actually a god of some sort? Like, I wouldn't put it past this show at this point. Like, yeah. She is just so... And her snap, she like can just...
Oh, yeah.
When she like snapped him, like... And he even said, and I've been saying this for episodes, like, we're not children. We didn't do anything wrong. No. Like...
But
I love them going to Optics and Design, like their little march talk to it, and they're all kind of like trying to work out. And it's like,
so what are you doing? Well, this is a watering.
So
can.
what do you actually refine? And then they kind of deflected, like, is that a watering can? Like,
yeah, we think it might be for.
It's not as aggressive as last week's,
which were hatchets. Hatchets.
Was like, that wasn't then? Doing? I think. Something else got mentioned about clubs to kill the baby goats with, but I can't remember what. Yeah, I don't think it was the hatches, it was something else. But yeah, obviously Dylan then stole the thing.
Yeah, but then Mark and...
They were like instructional, like, things. They remind me...
they look like how to fight someone, though.
But it looked like it had blue and green.
Yeah.
Like, it's like them against...
Maybe.
Like, Optics versus them again, that sort of deal.
But they were saying maybe both the head of the departments should need to go and talk to the head of the goats.
See what they're doing.
Yeah, to try and work out.
But then that's when Milchek turns up, Yeah. Because like they were like, goats? And I like how Dylan was like, baby goats like euphemism?
Like side for sex with Marcus. Why would
they call it that? Something else I wanted to... Oh, the little card things with the instruction things remind me of... Two things, actually. But they remind me of general instruction things you'd see. But it reminds me first of Wii. When the Nintendo Wii came out, all the instructions had that sort of illustration. Like, don't smack people with a Wii remote. Those weird ones. I think people made fake ones up as well. They're funny. Didn't also the intro to that Resident Alien... had that sort of vibe as well. Yeah, I feel like it did because we put that on a poll. But so weird, all round weird. This show,
and now like there's maintenance overnight, and they've installed another elevator.
I think it's a door that opens to a different place.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know in the intro, like they walk through doors and appear in different places? There's that shot in the intro of that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm.
Or if because it's a coded, you have to put your. Yeah. Have they put a door like that in between, like the main corridor, so like L&D.
Well, O&D can't go. Yeah, they can't. Maybe.
The only restricted people
it just
can go
seems
through
very
the door.
weird to install that sort of. I don't know.
Yeah.
And what's she going to show him? Like I'm saying, is it like a backdoor to Lumen or something?
Yeah.
Like the hatch.
But then it's also weird that
the doors.
Harmony bloody posed as a nurse to get close to.
I wish I called it. Like I really wasn't quick. I'm never quick enough. But as it was happening, I was like, "Is this going to be someone I know?" And then she walked in. I was like, "For God's sake!" I like how Doug. I'm going to call him that now. Grainer was like, "What are you wearing?"
Yeah, I was just going to say, but they've also figured out that who did the whatever to PD's
reintegration,
chip, and there's someone working in a lab that the security's been told to. So
it's at an old school, like college, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
Which now Mark has gone to meet her, and
but Grainer's also going there.
Yeah, but he's not going to know who Grainer is.
No, he won't. Yeah,
but will she?
But then if he sees him with her, then he's going to think, oh, he's trying to reintegrate.
Yeah.
He knows more than he's meant to. Yeah.
God knows what's going to happen.
Yeah.
At least there's a season 2.
Like I was saying, like the Keir quotes and stuff can be like twisted into like
whatever
either way. Do you know? Yeah. It's really weird, but Yeah. Yeah, at least there's a season 2, but you say that. I think people had to wait like 3 years between them. Wait, when did this come out? I say every 2022. So yeah, and the new season literally just came out this year. So thankfully we don't have to wait.
No.
Season 3's coming as well. But...
God, now we have to wait 3 years.
Yeah, but no.
It's just every time that you're like, oh, hopefully we get a bit more clearer picture on this, and then it's just like have some multiple curveballs.
Yeah.
But it's also what happened to Mark in that break room this time.
Yeah, with the hand. I was literally going to say about that. Yeah, I love that cut of him reaching to the door and then him picking up the glass. Yeah. Like the cinematography, like this show, like the soundtrack, the acting, the cinematography, the vibe of it. Just, I love Lumen. I love fuck Lumen, but I love Lumen. It very much reminds me of Control, the game, with the different departments and the different look and the shifting corridors. Maybe I don't know. But what was I gonna say? Also, I'm getting a very much feeling of when I first watched Lost.
Yeah. With
the mystery, and every episode you'd be like, maybe we get answers.
Why is there a polar bear?
Why is this happening now?
Why is there a polar bear on a
like
desert island? Like, what is happening?
Yeah, it gives me that vibe, and I haven't had that in a while with a show.
Yeah.
And some people don't like the kind of, you could call it like a mystery box, where it's just more mystery upon mysteries. And some people don't like that, but personally, as long as we get some satisfying answers, I don't mind. Like, and some things you don't have to answer, but I mean,
we'd like the answers.
Yeah.
We're not going to get the answers.
I think we are.
Oh, we're not going to get
We get some answers this season, but then, I think it'll leave it open.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued to see where it goes. We've got 3 more episodes left.
Yep.
I would say, like, obviously, when it started, Ben Stiller was directing. Obviously, Aoife McArdle was directing these 3. Still great direction, I think, but Ben Stiller again for the last 3. I wonder if it's because the creator only wrote... knock something on the keyboard then. The creator only wrote the first 2 and the last one.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, he probably oversaw the whole thing and wrote the general story, but very intrigued to see where it goes.
Yeah.
A lot of questions. But we'll be back for some Defiant Jazz next time. Thank you very much for watching. And if you can't wait, we're a whole 4 episodes ahead, so we're into season 2 now. So maybe we have the answers, future us, over on our Patreon. So if you'd like to check that out, you can do. Otherwise, don't worry. We'll be back in a week's time for another episode. Thank you very much. See you then. Bye-bye. Bye.